What if I was to tell you that they could have stopped Gigantomachia from rampaging through Japan like that? I just finished season 6 of My Hero Academia, right? And something came to me. They didn't do all of that they could. All of the heroes that they had there at the mountain villa, they could not stop Gigantomachia. Some of them were occupied, of course, like Cementos. But they could not stop that man from moving forward or doing anything softening the ground. He just adapted because of his quirks or whatever, but he doesn't have an adaptation to this quirk. What do I mean? They have somebody in class 1B that could have taken him down. Monoma. His quirk is copy. He can copy anybody's quirk. Well, not anybody's. He can't copy all for one. Not all for one, but one for all. He can't copy that. Or quirks that you gotta like stockpile stuff or stuff that his body can't handle. But by all accounts, he can copy 2 quirks. Warp Gate from Kurogiri, which he did in the manga. If you caught up on the manga, he did that in the manga. And he can copy Overhaul. They have those 2. They have Kurogiri and Overhaul in Tartarus. They could have brought them, or either took him to Tartarus, let him touch both of them, to use the Warp Gate to warp to the mountain villa when Gigantomachia came to be. When he woke up, they didn't know that he was going to wake up, but they knew he was there. So they could have had a contingency plan, like a backup plan, just in case. And so once he did that, touch Kurogiri, Overhaul, warp to the mountain villa, touch Gigantomachia, disassemble him. You could either one-shot Gigantomachia with Overhaul, or you could disassemble his legs or arms or whatever to immobilize him. Think about that. They could have did that, and he could have healed the heroes that have gotten injured. Think about that. He could have reassembled them to heal their injuries, because he can do that too. Now he only has 10 minutes, of course, but that's why he needed a warp gate to get to the exact location and stuff. So if they had had that as a contingency plan, he could have prevented him from rampaging throughout Japan, and that right there, over Gigantomachia going through Japan, it caused the civilians to really turn against them. Of course, they didn't do such a good job with fighting against the villains as a whole, but that played a major part in the civilians turning against them. He tore cities up by running through them. Come on, they really could have did some damage. Now, of course, they had the League of Villains there on top of his back, but they could have used some other heroes to, distract them. And then he could have came out of nowhere and bam, they could have got him. Come on, they could have been so much more done. And I'm going to do another video on Monoma as well to show you even more of an extent of how his power can really do some damage. Because he could take down Nomu and everything in the right situation. So stay tuned for that video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.